Welcome to Digital Waves, where we dive deep into the currents of the world's most pressing issues from climate change to finance, health, and everything in between. I'm Chandrakala, and on this channel, we explore stories that matter, with insights to help you navigate through today's complex landscape. In today's episode, we are focusing on southern Africa, a region currently facing one of its worst droughts in over a century. As climate change and the El Nino phenomenon converge, both humans and wildlife are being pushed to their limits. In Zimbabwe and Namibia, the lack of rain has turned once fertile land into a barren desert. Elephants, zebras, and other wildlife are suffering as food and water resources run dry. With the situation becoming unsustainable, both countries have announced drastic measures. Zimbabwe will cull 200 elephants to provide food for hunger-stricken communities. In Namibia, more than 700 animals, including 83 elephants, will be killed in a desperate attempt to manage overpopulation and feed its people. The drought has worsened the already delicate balance between humans and wildlife. In Hwench National Park, home to over 45,000 elephants, the population far exceeds what the land can sustain. With food and water growing scarcer, elephants are increasingly encroaching on human settlements, leading to conflict. But it's not just the animals that are suffering. In southern Africa, an estimated 56.8 million people are battling severe food shortages. Families are being forced into desperate measures, selling off possessions, and in the worst cases, marrying off young daughters just to survive. In Zambia and Zimbabwe, girls as young as 12 are being married off in exchange for food as families struggle to cope with the worsening drought. The El Nino phenomenon, which causes extreme weather patterns, is at the heart of this crisis. Southern Africa is suffering from a drought not seen in over 100 years, and the ripple effects are devastating. Environmental experts and humanitarian organizations are calling for urgent action. While culling wildlife may provide temporary relief, it's not a long-term solution. What's clear is that Southern Africa and the world need strategies to adapt to the increasing frequency of climate-driven disasters. The story of Southern Africa's struggle against El Nino is one of survival, resilience, and adaptation. But without global action to combat climate change, we may continue to see more tragedies like this. What can we do to help? Let's support conservation efforts and demand action on climate change. Together, we can make a difference. Subscribe to Digital Waves for more stories on how climate change is shaping our world.